ជ្រាបសួរបងប្អូនជួបជាមួយនាងខ្ញុំទៀតហើយខ្ញុំទូច Sinaun's lifelong learner ហ្នឹងបងប្អូនឥឡូវនេះខ្ញុំនឹងចែកចាយដល់បងប្អូនតិចតួចអ្វីដែលថាយើងអាចនឹងមាននៅលើតុរបស់យើងបើសិនជាយើងជាអ្នកនិស្សិតជាអ្នកកូនសិស្សបងប្អូននិស្សិតនៅមហាវិទ្យាល័យឬមួយរៀនជាមួយនាងខ្ញុំហើយមានតុមានអីនៅមុខបងប្អូនហ្នឹងហើយបងប្អូនមានអីខ្លះហើយនេះបងប្អូនខ្ញុំចង់ចែកចាយដល់បងប្អូនដោយសារមានអ្នកខ្លះសំណុំពរថាអ្នកគ្រូបង្រៀនពាក្យស្រាលសិនបានទេថាអ្វីដែលថាយើងមាននៅក្នុងសាលាឬមួយនៅផ្ទះអីហ្នឹងឥឡូវនេះខ្ញុំចែកចាយដល់បងប្អូនតិចតួចអ្វីដែលថាយើងជាអ្នកគ្រូដូចជាខ្ញុំឬមួយកូនសិស្សដែលថាត្រូវមានបងប្អូនឥឡូវនេះ start មុនដំបូងស្រួលចាស់បងប្អូននេះគឺthis is a pen នេះគឺជាប៊ិច pen P E N a pen នេះគឺជាប៊ិចសរសេរ and this pen is for writing okay ទី2បងប្អូន pencil so I have a pencil right now in my hand this is a pencil so many of you who are beginners usually write in or with a pencil. I know my students, they write with a pencil. This pencil is not sharpened yet. ដៃខ្មៅនេះបងប្អូនដៃខ្មៅនេះ pencil គឺថាដៃខ្មៅនេះអត់ទាន់ខៃទេខ្ញុំមិនទាន់បានខៃដៃខ្មៅនេះទេប៉ុន្តែមានដៃខ្មៅផ្សេងទៀតដែលខៃហើយ Here is a sharpened pencil sharpen នឹងគឺថាវាខៃហើយយើងអាចទៅសេបាន This is unsharpened pencil so this is a brand new pencil that I have in my hand it is yellow ដៃខ្មៅនេះអត់ទាន់ខៃទេវាពណ៌លឿង it is yellow the color of this pencil is yellow ឥឡូវនេះបងប្អូន so the next one textbook បងប្អូនពាក្យ book ហ្នឹងគឺថាសភៅទូទៅបងប្អូនដល់ textbook ខ្ញុំចង់ឧទាហរណ៍ឥឡូវនេះបងប្អូននេះខ្ញុំមាន textbook ទៅថាសភៅទៅថាគេបោះពុំឲ្យកូនសិស្សរៀនហើយក្រាស់ហ្នឹងគេហៅថា textbook I have a textbook in my hands right now so I'm holding a textbook in my hands ណាបងប្អូនសភៅដែរតែសភៅយើងសរសេរហ្នឹងគេហៅថា notebook let me see I'm gonna grab a notebook from my goodness មើលណា notebook ខ្ញុំអត់នៅចិត្តខ្ញុំសោះខ្ញុំអត់មាន notebook នៅចិត្តខ្ញុំអញ្ចឹង notebook ខ្ញុំឲ្យយកកូនសិស្ស notebook មួយសិនចឹងឥឡូវនេះខ្ញុំយកកូនសិស្សសភៅ write in okay so I am holding a black notebook that I am showing you right now a notebook contains lots and lots of pages or these pages that you can write in okay a textbook it's a book that have been published by publishing company so a textbook is different than a notebook យើងអាចសរសេរបាន take note take អីហ្នឹងបងប្អូន so notebook now បងប្អូនមួយទៀតខ្ញុំមានកត្រៃ I have a pair of scissors in my hand so I use a lot of scissors in my line of duty or in my line of job to cut papers to cut different things to give to my students so this is scissors បងប្អូនអានេះកត្រៃ scissors អានឹងវា spell as C I S S O R scissors អានឹងវា spell as C I S S O R ហ្នឹងបងប្អូន scissors ឥឡូវជាប់លុបនេះគេហៅថា eraser បងប្អូនអានេះជាប់លុបពេលយើងត្រូវការលុបសរសេរអីខុសនឹងដៃខ្មៅហ្នឹងយើង use an eraser I have an eraser in my hand អានេះជាប់លុបនៅនឹងដៃខ្ញុំកំពុងតែកាន់វា I am holding an eraser in my hand so I use this when I need to erase something so this is an eraser it's made of rubber okay ទៀតបងប្អូនឥឡូវនេះ name tag អានេះពេលខ្ញុំមកធ្វើការហើយដើម្បីចូលក្នុង building សាលារបស់ខ្ញុំហ្នឹងខ្ញុំត្រូវ use កាតហ្នឹងបងប្អូនដើម្បីដាក់ចូលក្នុងwhat you call it the scan okay when I need to come in. So I need my name tag. So I know many people, they would wear their name tag on their neck, okay, on their neck. But some people, they like to use the clip. So I can use the clip to put on my name tag. អានេះគឺថា name tag បងប្អូនដែលថាយើងមាន tag អានេះខ្មែរយើងគេហៅអីគេ name tag ហ្នឹងបងប្អូនខ្ញុំអត់ស្គាល់បានឈ្មោះរបស់យើងបងប្អូន now បងប្អូន next one ខ្ញុំមាន ruler so I have a ruler in my hand. I use the ruler to measure, okay, and I also use the ruler to when I need to draw, especially working with geometries in math, when we do measurements with geometry and angles and different shapes and lines, and thenខ្ញុំ use rulers and lines. So in this country, the ruler or the person who's in charge of the country, the United States of America, the president of the United States. We don't have king or queen. We don't have a ruler, but he is the head of the government. So the president is our head government, and we do not have a ruler like ancient times. So this, however, this is a ruler. So all of ពាក្យដែលថាខ្ញុំបង្រៀនបងប្អូនថ្ងៃនេះគឺថា noun គឺថា nouns ទាំងអស់បងប្អូនគឺនាមអ្វីដែលថាយើងអាចឃើញយើងប៉ះបាន when I teach my students នាមខ្ញុំថាឲ្យតែ nouns anytime when you need to identify whether it's a verb, different parts of speech ហ្នឹងបងប្អូន a noun, a verb, an adjective អីហ្នឹងខ្ញុំថា as if you able to feel, touch, okay, to identify things that you can see, okay, so these are nouns. Now បងប្អូន what I have in front of me here in front of you that I'm showing is called correction fluid. អានេះដែលថា white out បងប្អូនពេលយើងសរសេរបិចទៅយើងធ្វើខុសហើយទៅយើង use correction fluid, okay. Many people use the words white out, so they would take this and white out the mistakes on the paper. Now បងប្អូន this here I have a notepad. This is called a notepad. វាទូចហើយវាយើងអាច take note បានហ្នឹងគេហៅថា notepad. Some people may say a small notebook, but this is more like a notepad. Now if you just have this here, this is called paper. The paper that I have in my hand right now, it is a yellow materials that you can write on, okay, or shaped, or people who do origami, they like papers. So now បងប្អូន ไว้ទៀតបងប្អូនអានេះគេហៅថា paper clipped ខ្ញុំមាន I have big paper clips, small paper clips. So here's a big paper clip. អានេះ paper clip ខ្ញុំធំណាស់បងប្អូនអានេះ paper clip ដែរ but it's the big one, plastic paper clip. I am clipping, okay, my paper to my notepad using my blue plastic paper clip. Here's the metal paper clips. I have two small paper clips យើងអាចយកនឹង clip អីហ្នឹងបងប្អូន now more things that I have on my desk or inside my desk. This here, some people call it elastic ហ្នឹងក៏សួរបងប្អូនយើងអាចចងសក់ឬមួយ so I am putting the elastic band ហ្នឹងបងប្អូនគេហៅ elastic band, or some people they call it rubber, okay, ក៏ស៊ូ see song love regions of the United States អ្នកខ្លះគេហៅអានេះ rubber ណាបងប្អូនអ្នកខ្លះគេហៅថា elastic band ហើយខ្ញុំនឹងដាក់ពាក្យអស់ហ្នឹងនៅក្នុងអ៊ីក្រង់របស់ខ្ញុំហ្នឹងពេលបងប្អូនរៀនពីនាងខ្ញុំបងប្អូននឹងឃើញវាអូខេឥឡូវនេះខ្ញុំសារឡើងវិញហើយខ្ញុំនឹងដាក់ incomplete sentences for you so that you can understand how to use them, okay. As a teacher, I use a lot of pens. I have one pen at the moment, but look at my pens. I have different colors of pens and different tools that I need use every single day. Okay, so I have paper from the clothes hangers. Okay, I use this as well for different purposes. So there's a lot of pens in on my desk at the moment. However, many of us, we use pen. Adults, we use pens more than pencils. Children or students who are young, they usually use pencils. Okay, pencils គឺថាដៃខ្មៅ Children, they use pencils. Adults usually use pen. ទៀតបងប្អូន notebook គឺថាសភៅដែលថាយើងសរសេរ Here I am using my student's notebook as an example. So I was just grabbing his notebook from his desk a second ago. Textbook បងប្អូន textbook គឺថាសភៅដែលថាគេបោះពុម្ពបងប្អូនគឺថា textbook វាក្រាស់ភាគច្រើន textbook ក្រាស់ហើយ hard cover ទៀតបងប្អូនwe who are young they usually use pencils. Okay, pencils គឺថាដៃខ្មៅ Children, they use pencils. Adults usually use pen. ទៀតបងប្អូន notebook គឺថាសភៅដែលថាយើងសរសេរ Here I am using my student's notebook as an example. So I was just grabbing his notebook from his desk a second ago. Textbook បងប្អូន textbook គឺថាសភៅដែលថាគេបោះពុម្ពបងប្អូនគឺថា textbook វាក្រាស់ភាគច្រើន textbook ក្រាស់ហើយ hard cover ទៀតបងប្អូនwe usually use textbooks in the classroom. However, nowadays we use a lot of technologies, so many of the things that are printed before are now available online. So I used computer តែថា computer ណាបងប្អូន I use computer with ថា computer ណាបងប្អូន I use computer with my students. My students each have a computer for them to use. We use textbooks too, but not as much as before. Next, scissors គឺកត្រៃបងប្អូន I use a pair of scissors every single day to cut things. Okay, eraser គឺជ័រលុប we use the whiteboard eraser to erase things from the board. So you have different types of erasers. This is the one that you use to erase, if you make mistakes in your notebook with a pencil. We have erasers that you can use to erase the whiteboard. I use a lot of markers on the whiteboard, the dry erase marker. បងប្អូនខ្ញុំ use eraser ដែរ name tag ឈ្មោះនេះយើងហ្នឹងបងប្អូនគេហៅ name tag. I have a name tag that is given to me by the school so that I can enter the building. Paper បងប្អូន paper ច្រើនណាស់ខ្ញុំមាន paper ផ្សេងទៀត different colors ទៀតណាបងប្អូន This is my papers that I use with my students too. So you have different types or different colors of papers so that you can use paper គឺថាกระดาษ ruler គឺថាបន្ទាត់បងប្អូនបន្ទាត់ We use rulers a lot at school, especially during geometry unit when we have to draw shapes and lines and also do measurements with centimeters or inches so that we use rulers. Ruler is a tool that we could use to do many learning of things. Okay, so ruler គឺបន្ទាត់បងប្អូនបន្ទាត់ or shapes and lines and also do measurements with centimeters or inches so that we use rulers. Ruler is a tool that we could use to do many learning of things. Okay, so ruler គឺបន្ទាត់បងប្អូនបន្ទាត់ correction fluid ហ្នឹងមានជាតិទឹកបងប្អូន correction fluid បើថាពាក្យ fluid FLUID ហ្នឹងគឺថាទឹកអ្វីដែលថាជាតិសើមជាតិទឹកហ្នឹងគេហៅ fluid correction ហ្នឹងគឺថាពេលយើងធ្វើអីខុសយើង correct វា Okay បងប្អូនឥឡូវនេះ after correction fluid ឬមួយ white out okay white out ហ្នឹងគឺថាដូចខ្ញុំ show បងប្អូនហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹងបងប្អូនដើម្បីយើង erase ឬមួយ when we make mistakes we usually use correction fluid or white out to correct our mistakes okay last one បងប្អូនគឺ paper clips as you all know see I have a paper clip right here paper clips come in different shapes and sizes or different types so the other one that I showed you was this these kinds and the plastic kind so paper clips okay we at school we use a lot of paper clips and I know in offices in many offices you have tons of paper clips jumbo size and small sizes so អានេះខ្ញុំចង់ចែកចាយដល់បងប្អូនទីទួយដើម្បីឲ្យបងប្អូនរៀនហ្នឹងហើយសង្ឃឹមថាបងប្អូនទាំងអស់រៀនបានពាក្យខ្លះពីនាងខ្ញុំទៅថាអ្វីដែលថាយើងឃើញឬមួយអាចចាប់បានខ្លះណាបងប្អូនហើយអានេះគឺថា nouns all nouns common nouns អ្វីដែលថាយើងអាចឃើញគឺថានាមហ្នឹងអូខេបងប្អូនអរគុណច្រើនហើយបងប្អូនសូមកុំភ្លេចចុច share ហើយនឹង like ឲ្យនាងខ្ញុំផងដើម្បីឲ្យបងប្អូនផ្សេងទៀតដែលថាចង់រៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសហ្នឹងបានរៀនជាមួយនាងខ្ញុំអរគុណច្រើនជម្រាបលាហើយជួបគ្នាលើកក្រោយទៀតបងប្អូនបាយបាយបងប្អូន